Well, we did AWOL, which we used a DI box and a amp for, like an amp and a SM57.
I'd still like to sit down and listen to that because I feel like that might not. I, I'm just worried about it being in time.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that
Well, we'll have a listen on Friday, and if it needs redoing more, we've got all the bass stuff up. We'll do it on Friday. But running in when we did the bass, we tried to use the Kemper. That was a problem because we couldn't find the bass presets. Bass presets, they were awful to find when it was just
they're right at the bottom, aren't they? They're right at the bottom of the browser.
At the bottom, yeah. And we had a problem with the bass. So we used a college bass, and that was awful. So
I think the issue there was that the pickup action was too high.
Yeah.
So whenever Finley would play, his fingers or the bass would the strings would tap against the pickups.
Yeah. So yeah, we had that problem.
And even when I tried to do it, it still sounded like crap.
Even with a pick as well. So we tried. Yeah. What was it? That style. I don't know how you.
Yeah, finger style, and then we tried it with
a pick, and that didn't work. So yeah, but we started, and we run into quite a few problems. So we had to leave that, didn't we? How we are going to. So yeah, are we gonna go into the Kemper as well next time, or we're gonna do an amp?
I would.
Jamie?
Yeah, Jamie. No, so because Jamie, this is what you're doing on Friday.
Oh, yeah, I still exist.
And you're in charge of the vocals as well, because you did with Ben when you did the vocals for that with Ben. So if you know what you're doing with vocals, then that's perfect. You can just go and you and Alex can go in the room. I'll sit in there in case so I can save it and everything. But other than that, you can be full on going for that.
Right.
And we're gonna try and get another room, I think, and see if we can go in. So while we're doing the bass in one room, you can go in and do vocals in another.
Yeah. Okay.
We can't all just sit there.
I have to think about what kind of mic we're going to use for the vocals. I'll have to look into different sound kind of scapes and stuff, depending on what we want.
Don't worry about any mixing or anything right now.
I'm not going to mix. I'm just.
We've got to, or any presets or anything or whatever. Because we've got to send them completely
unedited. For Friday, it's literally just got to be bass. Bass is the one thing that needs to get done. Because I feel I can foresee us running into quite a few problems there, and
we've got to do AWOL guitars on Friday as well. We've got to get them.
Guitars, yeah, and I'm probably not going to be around for that. So, and I think I would suggest that you aren't either, Paige, so we give other people in the group an opportunity to do some working.
I'm just going to sit there and take videos of what everyone's doing.
Yeah, I think maybe it would be good to delegate the task, as it were. So be okay, you are in charge of bass. Do you want to be in charge of bass, Jamie?
I mean, I'm already vocals, but you want me to?
Vocals. Bass or vocals, which one would you rather do?
Probably vocals.
Both, really.
Yeah.
You can help with both.
Yeah.
You'll still help with bass, but which one do you want to take charge on?
Probably vocals. Just be better, to be honest. Okay. Yeah.
So
that means
Monday, you are going to have to stay in your lunch as well. We're going to have to do vocals for AWOL, and Nose Blind, and Cause of Action on Monday. On Friday, we will put who's going to be in charge. Is Ashton coming in? As well.
I don't know actually.
So anyway, let's put for the setup, Henry, Alex, and Finn can sort the setup for the bass.
I think we should leave them to do the kind of with Jamie's supervising eye. I think they should do the whole thing.
Yeah, and then they do the whole thing, and I'll just sit in there if they need any help, but I ain't gonna do it. I'll just
Right.
I'm just gonna sit there and I'm just gonna give my advice, but I'm not going to touch anything.
Okay.
Me and Josh have done so much staying in our extra time, doing like we're knackered. Honestly, we come home and we are knackered. The amount and it's the fact that like other people could be doing stuff as well, maybe like instead of just like they could come and help do the guitar, like set up, like do the Kemper, but you know what I mean. But they could come and sit and learn about the Kemper. I didn't even know anything about the Kemper, and I learned so much yesterday.
Yeah.
I think there are two issues going on. I think the first issue is that me and Paige are very much like, we're like, we're just like, we'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Yeah,
I'll do
yeah.
Do it.
So
We'll do it because we want to get it done, and
we just do it all the time, and that kind of takes other people's jobs. So I think we need to take a bit of a step back, but at the same time, like the mentality yesterday, like with the Kemper, it was like, I don't know it, I don't like it, I don't want to use it.
I'm not going to learn how to use it, and I'm just going to sit back. And that's what we kind of need. We kind of need a different attitude because if that's the attitude people are going to have, and then like I don't know the Kemper, I don't like the Kemper, I'm not going to use the Kemper, and I'm not even going to learn, then it's not going to help at all. Like, I didn't know anything about the Kemper, but I stayed there with Josh, and I sat there and I learned about it. Even if you don't want to, you've got to. It's like it's just you know what I mean. So,
but genuinely, I think that we are too on ketamine. We're running around like we've got stuff in our veins, and we should just take a chill pill and let other people give them the space to.
Yeah.
All right.
So Friday then we've got 2 bass and maybe 3 bass to do, and guitar for eyeball. Then on Monday, you've got vocals, and then hopefully on Friday next week we can start mixing all together.
How do we want to do the mixing?
I think we should all sit down together and have and talk. So we'll all go and do each section. We'll all put our own opinion on it. So we'll all sit at the computer, and then we'll all talk together. Say what we want to do, mixing wise. Whether we like this take, whether we don't like this take. Hello. Which take we like best, and then what we're gonna do, what EQ we want on it, and whatever we want on it. So I think we should do that all together in the studio, or we can even sit in that room and do it. But I think we'll all sit together and all have our, because this is the one part that we've all got to work collectively on.
Yeah, but I the other thing that I was thinking, this is just a thought, is that we could like, so say for example, me and Jamie decided that we were going to do the drum and bass piece, and we both went away to mix it. I would be terrible at this. And we both got a separate mix of it, so we both worked through, got a separate mix, and we just went, here's one mix, here's another mix, what do you think? And the group can kind of decide which one they like best. And then you can maybe
2 people or 3 people working on each piece, maybe. So
instead of a few different mixes
all together, we go.
And then once you hear them, you can go, oh, I really like that in that mix.
And then we sit as a group and go, which one do we like best?
Yeah. I feel like it would be better to mix autonomously of each other and then bring it together as a collective at the end.
Yeah, it's probably better. Yeah. So
nice.
But we'll tell them that in the session.
Yeah.
But we could have like 2-3 people working on each one, and we can either do it separately together. But yeah, we'll sort that out next week. We can always talk who's going to do what.
So, it might be worth asking Craig, can he do a couple, or even point us in the right direction of a couple of really good YouTube videos of good mixing.
And everyone's homework is to look at that, like, you know what I mean?
Well, I think everyone's homework for, especially to this Friday, is like learn your part, write your part. 'Cause some of the parts still aren't even written, and record it
Yeah.
when you get in, and then next week we can think about mixing.
Yeah.
Because once we've got the vocals done, Jamie's gonna like absolutely boss it. So we don't need to worry about that. So yeah,
Perfect.
yeah,
Okay.
Right, should I start this?
yeah.
Yeah.